For the models, first one is the 7S. The first S is strategy. As we said in the proposal that the company will use the strategy of growth and with their own investment because it will be easier for the company to control the overall systems. Second is structure, is from top to bottom, is the control system and centralized system because the top managers or CEO and COO will be taking care of the whole structure. The third is the system. In here, system is like the salesperson will be contacting the customers and then the salesperson will tell the customer service to contact, like customer service will be the middleman in this part. The style is that they choose to do the 24-hour deliveries. It is very hard for the other competitors to compete because the delivery will be done within the 24 hours. For staff, company give very importance to the staff because they think that employees are the main potential roles playing in the company because without employees, company cannot go further. So they are giving a lot of importance to the employees with beneficial stuff that employees gain. Next is the skills because every employees are important. Therefore, the company chooses the employees with specific skills in terms of managing in each departments and in each source. And the shared values is that everyone has to be able to know the mission of the company correctly and know and have the same knowledge overall, have the real-time information and overall through the systems. Next, please. For next model is Curry's pyramid. It's almost like Pareto diagram because we customize the customer according to the percentage of revenue we gain from them, such as the 80% of profits come from 20% of customers. So those 20% customers are the frequent customers who order most from the company. So if the companies are able to divide and segment those customers, it will benefit the company a lot in future because they will know which customers to give more importance to. So in terms of here, if the gold premium customers, the company may offer like free deliveries in future for them because they have been long time with company. But if the gold customers are not in terms of the payment thing, like they don't care about the money stuff, we might offer them something more special such as operators, like not operators, like we give them the personal contact to the employees, to the staff, let them talk directly to them instead of talking with operators and waste the time. For the silver customers, we might want to upgrade them to golden soon. So we would give them a few offers like to let them know what it is like if they become the gold customer. So we might offer them a few few free deliveries or few free personal contacts in order to let them know that if you become gold, you can get a lot of benefits. So they might be interested in future to become our gold customers. And for bronze, we still might give them a little bit of here and there promotions to make them still be ongoing customers with us. So if the company can segment these customers, it will benefit them a lot in future and know which customers they should focus most and which customers they should focus least. Next, please. Next is theory of constraint. There are 5 steps in theory of constraints. The first is to identify the constraints, which is the important thing, the most important role for the company. So our goal is to give the speed of delivery continuously within 24 hours. So that will be the main focus for now for the purpose. Second is to exploit the constraints, like how are we going to make those speed delivery happen. So we have to make the improvements in terms of our own transportation and train the employees to be able to follow the rules and be able to transport the products or deliveries to right customers on right time. And the third is to subordinate and synchronize to the constraint, like we will be able to do those things by the resource and capabilities of our company. So the resource and capabilities of company will be able to make the company gain better customer service throughout the delivery. Fourth is the elevate of performance of the constraint. It is like if you have any other future improvements that needs to be done instead of just speed. For now, the company does not have any main important roles yet. So we would like the company to just focus on speed first. After the speed, maybe then we can think of the further improvements in future. So after able to gain the speed, we repeat the process because it is mostly like continuous improvements throughout. So in here, after being able to gain the speed, we would like the company to repeat the activities overall again so that they can gain future profits and their goals in future.
This module is about the module of market-driven. The first is defining the market-driven organization. We will focus on the customer and the market. Our customer will focus on the fast speed and fast service. So we provide the service in 24 hours to transfer and transport the product to customer. And we service provide to gain the competitive advantage in the market. And we create the objectives to awareness the market for know we provide the service is about and have a speed higher than the competitors. And another one is about the market drive if know the customer want. And the second one is the creating the marketing driven organization. We set the objective that the previous slide that we already said it, and we follow the objective to make the mission and vision and make the goal of organization. And this is the strategic purchasing. Our organization in here the relevant item, the high profit impact and low supply risk. So the current situation of company, we use the outsource of transportation. So we design to use our own transportation. So we have to invest in own transportation. The current of us is about the low supply risk and high financial impact because we have to use many of financial to pay to the outsource of transportation, but the outsource of transportation is very important for me. But so we have to decide to invest in transportation by ourselves. And the next one is about the model of competing value of organization effectiveness. We are here the rational goal model, planning, goal setting, and production efficiency. We stay in this strategy. We plan about the expand to the business into the famous of the market. So we have to planning the organization into the to gain and to handle the big value of customer when the open of ACC or Asian. And we plan to invest in our own truck, so we have to set a goal and set a plan to follow about the goal to gain the competitive advantage and gain profit in our business.
And next, model scenario planning. Currently, the proposal for the growing into the company and backwards integrating into creating a freight service to provide in-house ground transportation in order to cut costs and increase internal efficiency relies on several assumptions. In using a scenario planning, it depends on the option planning that we are focusing on, and then there are global scenario comparing with the competitive position, so that incoming of the AEC will increase the demand for service, and so at that very least of the level of activity will at least the same if not greater. However, in order to do scenario experience, management must envision what kind of consequence such as action will have the effect if the unforeseen reason the industry does not continue to grow. And next one, a model road mapping. The purpose of road mapping for a firm is to analyze the major trends which are predictable to occur in the future, which will have an impact on how the firm operates currently and what its future plans should be. In this case, the type of road mapping we feel would best guide the firm would be about the technology market roadmap. This roadmap is based upon three key areas: market analysis, a technology scan, and product assessment, so that the company can follow the trends and go along with the new technology and improve all the companies with the good technology to support all the activities. And next one, Ansoff model. In this Ansoff metric, we focus on product development. In this case, the word product refers to service in terms of our case. According to our analysis, we found that the external and industry environment are generally favorable, and so the company would like to pursue a growth strategy. In order for the company to achieve growth, we feel it would be best to use a product development strategy.
And next model is a gainer growth. Now S&P Shipping Group is on phase 5. Because every department of S&P Shipping Group must do the job together all cross-function to reduce time, communicate and operate the job faster for efficiency and high quality job. Moreover, when they achieve growth crisis, then they will tap internal growth crisis. And next model is a activity-based costing. There are three types of the activity-based costing. The first one is explain, second one is activity cost, and the third one is cost object cost. And now S&P Shipping Group use the model because they want to define the cost object and determine the cost per indirect activity for flyover cost, and the company must to reduce the cost for over cost forward the job. And the next model is a Harvard culture dimension. Harvard culture dimension model is not a guideline for interaction between the people. It just helps to understand certain behavior. And now S&P Shipping Group use power distance index because each department have authorized different, so they must use it for separate level of employees.
For the 4PS marketing or marketing mix, the first one is the product that we focus on the service. The company have to check the quality before sending it to customer. And for the players is a distribution channel. The company have to check the location, also the location of the customers, and the price. The company need to consider about the price because of now it is quite high price compared with other, because the company need to satisfy the customer. And for the promotion, the company also need to consider it as well because now they have no promotion. For the benchmarking model, now the company is in the functional benchmark because of benchmark is about to compare the organization process and the performance of it. The company need to asking about how good we are at what we do and how to get better if compared with another. And for the functional benchmark is to compare with another industry, not only for the competitive but in the it is quite broader than the competitive benchmark. For the K distinctive capability, they have three types of capability. The first one is architecture. It's about build a relationship within organization and also with the customer. For the S&P, they build a relationship by go make a money together, go like set a trip to make the reputation in good brand image, and they also create a service that can make the customer satisfaction, and it can help the company gain understand in the success or failure in the company.
And the next model is Henderson alignment model. There are two main factors in this model, which is external in the external form and the internal form. Okay, the main point of this diagram is to illustrate the integration between the both information system and structure of the company and how it's related to either the internal or external business processes. According to this diagram, there are 4 major perspectives in regards to the way that IT for the company can relate to the goals of the business and structure can best apply to the firm. Without such perspective, typically, upper management will delegate the responsibility for designing the implementing. You can see that the company can apply the alignment, Henderson alignment go from the external and internal and move to this process and operate from the business strategy to the IT strategy, and from internal, from the organization, infrastructure and process to the information system. In this both two processes combined together, it can improve the company under Henderson alignment. Next one, model branding program. The model emphasizes on improving and developing the brand image and brand awareness of the company. The model focuses to align the branding methods of the company with the overall corporate strategy. It is useful for the directing firms which want to help improve and develop their brand image. In this case, we suggest the company to use this model because an image will be like a reliable company that the customer will choose you to be like the supplier and to be served for them. Next one is the model balance scorecard. This model is very popular in this world because it's popular, so many organizations use it. And the model normally use like the schedule that the company set the KPI or the goal that they want to achieve, and then they evaluate and the performance and always develop into their goals. It can normally be classified into any factors they want to develop under that KPI, like the financial factor, internal business process, learning and growth of the customer, and then it will come up like a score and then scorecard, and then they to implement and develop them in order to set each KPI and then develop under KPI on that point. Thank you.